Welcome back to Carneades.org. Today we're going to be continuing with our series, Dumbfounding Definitions, Dizzying Distinctions, and Diabolical Doctrines. A series sorting through some of the jargon of philosophy. In this video we're going to be looking at quite a distinction. This is the distinction between rationalism and empiricism. This was especially a big debate during the time of Descartes and Locke and Hume. So, rationalism. Rationalism is the position that there are ways that we can gain knowledge independent of sense experience. There is some way that doesn't include our senses that we can gain knowledge. Some sources of knowledge that the rationalist might offer up include things like innate ideas. Those are ideas that we have at birth when you're born. You're born with certain ideas. Intuitions, which is things like intellectually envisioning a proposition as true. For things like the laws of logic or math, it seems that we kind of intellectually envision the law of non-contradiction to be true. And deduction, kind of an infallible process of logical proof, often taking certain logical or mathematical truths as intuitively true. Intuition and deduction kind of work together in that way. Those are some of the ways that rationalists claim we can have knowledge without sense experience. Empiricists, on the other hand, however, are going to claim that the only way we can get knowledge, if we can ever get knowledge, is going to be gained through experience. Any knowledge that we have is a posteriori, according to the empiricist. The empiricist claims that none of our knowledge is gained through innate ideas, intuition, or deduction alone. They could be in some way combined with sense experience to get those ideas, but they have to include sense experience. These positions only need to conflict, though, if they're framed over the same subject matter. For example, one could be an empiricist about chemistry, thinking that the only chemical knowledge you can gain is through empirical discovery. There's no kind of rationalist or a priori truths about chemistry, but a rationalist about logic, saying that there are truths about logic that you can intuitively know or that you know from birth. The third position in this distinction, of course, is skepticism, who cannot be either a rationalist nor an empiricist, since they either deny that knowledge is possible or at least do not claim that knowledge is possible, depending if you're an academic skeptic or a Pyrrhonian skeptic. Empiricists often take the skeptical route before they resort to rationalism if it's shown to them that no knowledge can be gained through empirical means, while the rationalist is going to be less likely to take kind of the skeptical path. What do you think? Is there something that you can know without experience, or does everything require experience to know? Or are you a skeptic like me and don't know if you know anything? Watch this video and more here at Carneades.org, and stay skeptical, everybody.